up me. Show me the pan one focus. You no can help me then. And this a mix up. What a piece of banger and one. Bombrook School. This a mix up your big army. You no can help me with a mix up your home. I don't know about it. I mean, never hear all them alive here. This is not student mix up, but me know how to walk up and down. If you was a nice student, they walk up and down, so God help me. You can't tell me nothing, you know how to everywhere. You can't tell me nothing. Me know so they are about over the internet. Should I put up? And this is how I pin my number. What a heap of blame I go on out here come. Me dey out here so me can dissect any video. You no can help me with this. But I didn't reach it. 6 students there. You don't come here. Me know how they are all about. And me know a plank over here too. So no, please go help with this one. Let me done the live and make a put it. I rush hour now. Go for my car. You see if we're there. Yeah. Rotted. Why? Social media. Most of me that listen part time, most of we talk, me don't know about it. So me surely need no help. Yes, Baba. So no come on. Put my up and get some breeze. Get me here and sit. I want to see comment. You know, if I didn't want to change it, but this is about Tammy Faye, Dana, me say all who involved. Tammy Faye, Dana, Miss Claudette, Legendary, Andrea. I all of them in a disable. One bit wanna come. Cause me never know say them here suck me a go on. So come here. Can I live this? Oh. What heap of sitting? So me put that there. We never say share. We don't want to share life. So I go and tell her not feel like it. One girl her name latest said them I take down her page. And she get one big water from YouTube. So she need help. If you grow the other page, because they say them I take down her page. I don't know if you explain it, because I just go on it. I tell her if you send in on my WhatsApp, put it out there who want to follow, because they might take down her big page, alright. She not send a link and give me so. I can't do nothing. Alright. Whenever she send it, come give me. Fine. So, me see one live here. Boy, I force me I see this as somebody here, but merciful Father, I'm come and see. Tammy Faye say, Dana say, Claudette say, Legendary do a good live. Me pass through, but me never really look. And let's it all bungle up in another one live. Yeah. Um, can put my number out there for me, somebody make me penny. Somebody with range put me page out there. Put my number out there, make me pin it there. I want range me still over here. At the moment. So if somebody want to talk, fine. 23 people over here. 24. Bless up, bless up. 30. I like send me account in a car right student then come and like. The right student then come and like, so me I wait for them. 40. Alright. This more mix up. Can't relate to some I come in a way, so I would like you guys relate to it for me. Yeah, just share my life. Would I like to relate to it for me? See? Alright. Lady Luscious, write my number for my pinning up, please. Did it right? No. Nope, nope, nope. Didn't I see her in chair before? Rasta for life. You never there. I may have to write my number long time for Penny. But I can't pressure Lady Luscious. All I want to have is same range. I look good. Thank you, Lady Luscious.
Good night, social media. Good night, world. Come here, foolful Andrew. You clown out idiot boy, come here.
Alright. What is this for life? That's where it start.
Idiot boy, come here. Come here, let me teach you a thing or two. Cause when we notice, scamming become your big portion. Your man, scamming is part of your life. You know, anybody tell us you a scam? Well, that 30,000 US dollar on the GoFundMe is more than scamming, sir. I'm not gonna call you, sir. Little clown milcher boy. Andrea Stevens over there, partner Jar TV. Come here. You and Miss Claudia come here. And Miss Claudia, you know I'm not shame now. You know, after I call you that name, and Natty say, we shouldn't use the word there. The more I listen to the people them playing round and round social media about you, I realize that you're a scammer too, you know, Miss Claudia. You're a scammer as well. And to me, you're not mourning the loss of your daughter. You are not mourning the loss of your baby girl. You know why you're not mourning the loss of your daughter? All I've been hearing about from you and Andre.
Lord of mercy. Boy. Rasta for life. Don't have a wrench. Rasta for life, not a wrench. I thought so. Oh, she put up wrench side on him. I could have swear. I alone have wrench. Oh, now me understand them different. Rasta, we make a name with one wrench panifa. Rasta for life. Alright, Rasta. Rasta make a name with one wrench. That may I notice. Sorry, Rasta, sorry. Well, Lady Luscious, you always on record. Alright, sweetheart. Thanks again. Sorry, Rasta for life. Sorry. She was a wrench. Yeah, I am arranged on porting, not this page. Alright, Rasta. Type again, Rasta. Type something again, Rasta. Rasta, type something again.
Is about the GoFundMe, GoFundMe, GoFundMe. Remember when Andrea come out hot, telling the world Jamaica don't have any ventilator, Jamaica don't have any MRI scan, and the minute the GoFundMe put up and it's active and people start putting money in the GoFundMe, there's no more mention about how the young lady died in Jubilee Hospital or anything like that. But now you're gonna come out here, you look at me and your dog. You look up full food boy we look like say one lamp pile and jays. Yeah? Come out here go call women all that. Every single one of the women out here we are talking and dissect this thing about the young girl and how she died. We are entitled to do so. Yeah, because we are on social media and we're seeing what exactly is going on. The whole of we have eyes to see. Who want to talk about it, will talk about it. Who don't want to talk about it, don't talk about it. But those of us who is vocal and want to talk about it, we can talk about it and we will talk about it. Yeah. So when you're over there, I call with all that. You're out of.
It wasn't for you. And you know it wasn't for you. Missplit justice. It wasn't for you. That was for specifically one person. I'm sure the people who talk different from that person. First, me I listen to you. Me never really listen to this person yet. But I'm sure it's clear that what he said was only for one person. Or maybe me can say so because I don't know what team from one team. That's another Kekla fish again. So Danny boy, that's a lie. What is not there publicly is there privately. So do not say that. Them scan there. Then there. What is not there publicly, it's in private places. So do not say that. I oppose to that. Alright, now I see it. Alright, Yusuf. Danny Boy said there is nothing in Jamaica. Every time you go to the hospital to do something, them say the machine is not working. Then you go to private facility. And is the hospital alone in Jamaica? No? It's not the hospital alone in Jamaica. Jamaica, the whole island. Isn't it? It's not the hospital alone in Jamaica, sweetheart. We can say someplace far, if we have a broken finger or a broken foot or something, we in Portland has to go to St. Anne's Bay. Portland and St. Mary all have to pack up go St. Anne's Bay. Or Kingston. Yeah. If you say that, then it is true. But it is there. One question me want to ask. Have anybody on the live know Miss Claudette daughter? make a very valuable point. Lot of these young people, they bleach. There was a girl here who get a C-section in Port Antonio here. I know the lady. And because she's a bleacher, the wound could not well. And they had to transfer her to Kingston Public. And she passed away because the wound keep open back because there was any, I don't know if I'm right, because I don't know what, I'm not right, but it could not all heal back together because the body thin out. So the question I'm asking, anybody upon here know if Miss Claudette's daughter used to bleach? Why her own couldn't well? Because that's also a big problem, you know. When you bleach, I don't know how to explain it proper by the big words them. But when you bleach and you got a cut, it cannot stitch back together, you know. Have anybody on here with sense we understand when me and say and can explain it in the writing for me, please and thanks. So I want to know, just simple question I want to ask, and the only question, whether she is diabetic or not, have nothing to do with it. If you're diabetic and it's stitch back, it can get better than if you bleach. Alright, hear it. The layer of the skin are thin, which make the wound take longer to heal or can't heal at all. Thank you, beautiful. Alright. That's all I want to know, if she ever bleach, because that can contribute to a lot. Thank you. That's what I want to ask. But let's go on. Because I never follow this story. My auntie had a problem. She paid to go to a private hospital. Her dumb husband sent her to St. Anne's Hospital. They unalive her. Alright.
Hold on. Because to be honest, remember it's all that have you, because you come out here and call them other all that. You come out here and call them other all kind of nasty name. So for you to come out now in a social media, right, and call people all that, because them tell you say you're a scammer. You are a scammer, Andre. Your Miss Claudia is a scammer. I'm going to show you how much Miss Claudia should be ashamed.
But if Andre calls somebody a harlot, that person that that person called people every name in history. One must be fair to. Lorraine called people every name in history. Ain't that, madam? Like we are be fear without putting in semi-hate her, me not like her. And me have solid reason not to. I've never troubled her when she come on social media, but because she want me to do certain things, I'm gonna do it. That's why I hate her. Because nobody can tell big woman what to do. That's a long before all I want to come. But isn't that Lorraine call people all sort of name? Me nah go say, you ever address her and say she shouldn't as an ex-woman? I don't think so. So what you dish out, you will get back, you know.
For herself. And I'm going to talk from exactly what you says, Andre. You notice? I hope the Kingston Public, the Jubilee Hospital, put a lawsuit under your backside. Because the honest truth is, You or Miss Claudia cannot sue Jubilee Hospital, and you were not able to have a lawsuit against Jubilee Hospital. Reason being, it's negligent on the part of you, Miss Claudia, and the poor young lady never knew it would have been so serious for her. When the doctor says, get me an MRI scan, had you guys let that young lady get an MRI scan, the doctor would have seen exactly what is happening to the whooping wound. That wound that is weeping, they would have able to see it, because they can't just treat something that is weeping without knowing exactly what's the cause of it. Yeah? On the subject of you going to talk about a pair young doctors you saw at the hospital, and the whole of them look young like you, and a junior doctor. Let me tell you something, Andrew, because you're so dunce. You're so dunce to this subject, yeah? Stick to politics where you try to bring on the government. Everybody will be all right with that way, why you bring on the government. Stick to that bit. Don't come on the subject of medical when you don't know anything about it. Junior doctor don't necessarily mean say they're a trainee doctor or them just lived.
Well, if they ask for an MRI and them refuse, I am only saying if, because I wasn't there, if they ask for an MRI and they didn't want to take the MRI, then it's negligent. When a doctor needs something, they need to do it. So if them did refuse it, then they have to be careful what they are saying. Yeah. When something like that, me duns. But me know if they get the MRI, then they could see certain things and know what, not because you're a doctor, you just look upon something and say me a doctor, so this is it, and I can fix it. That's why they build all this technology, what we call machines, to detect what is going on in the body. So they should never refuse the MRI. They didn't machine what? They didn't machine in Jamaica wasn't big enough to do her MRI. No, no say so. No say so. Liar tell. MRI there, man. You have private ones. There, man. But I am not here. I am not a doctor, but let's see some. Where can I find the MRI machine in Jamaica? Full body scan. Near me. Prime Medical in Kingston, North Coast, Imagine in Montego Bay, the University of the West Indies, and also Mona. Me can't read good, but this is what Google shows me with the numbers, which is in Jamaica. All right? So it is here. It is here. With me now, with my done self, it is here. All right. Somebody text you know if you explain maybe. Let's see. Play if I can. All right, wait.
Tammy and Miss Claudette on Don Erica. I was listening to Tommy and Miss Claudette are done alive. A few days before the lady passed away, Tommy was explaining that yes, they have MRI machine in Jamaica, but because her stomach was so big, because she had fibroids as well, the machine that they had in Jamaica could not fit her daughter because of the size of her stomach. So like they wanted a machine higher than a 3T. So that's what my understanding, okay?
Medical school. Junior doctors sometimes are 14 years in the medical field. Yeah. Sometimes there are doctors for 9 years, 10 years, 14 years. Yeah. It just means that they have specialized in any field of medicine yet to see which direction they're going to go. So they have the senior doctor, yeah, to guide them along their way. Right? And if they want to be a consultant again, they have to add another probably 6-7 years on top of that to become a consultant. So when you're going to come out here to come tell the world that when you go to the hospital, how listen was young doctors will look like you. Yes, doctor might look young like you, doesn't necessarily mean that they are young, and it doesn't necessarily mean that they are not doctors of 9 and 10 years experience. So don't get confused with the word junior doctor. And because you're a junior doctor, you feel like, oh, they are just leaving medical school. It's not like that, sir. It's not like that, Andre. So when you're out here, yeah, I try to bring down Jamaica. I try to bring down the medical field of Jamaica, the health service, and I try to bring down the government. I don't care which government you want to bring down, because I can tell you, nobody not take you serious. People just listen to you who want to listen to you. And those people who don't and like to follow and just listen things and run with it will listen.
Why everybody come out and call people dunce? Each one teach one. Each one teach one, madam. You are not dunce, and I am not disrespecting you, but you talk with so many ignorants like me. We go back to school. Alright. I never got school, none at all. Let's get to this one.
Erica, this woman on the live is talking foolishness. You don't need an MRI 4 months after somebody does a C-section to find out that the wound is infected. That is what causes wound to not heal. Infection causes wound to not heal. So for them to say that it's because they didn't have an MRI, that's why the woman passed. That's not the reason for it. What used to happen in Jamaica in years gone by when they did not have any MRI? They used to use X-rays. They used to use other what is the name of the thing? I don't remember the name of the machine. Other things were done to diagnose these things. So to say that it's because of MRI, foolishness that them attack, rubbish, total foolishness. They are the ones that are negligent at the hospital, and the doctor them need to come out and talk what them do. What did they leave in the lady? What did they do? How comes fear who never did nobody never seen nothing for she do the C-section in January until now, and now them want to come talk. Look here.
Well, to be true, is Andre who say no MRI or them then on the island, you know. It's not the lady who attacked now said so. It's Andre said so. Isn't it? Isn't it Andre who said so? Wanna help me out? Andre said so. That the hospital then have none. It's not this lady we attack really said so.
So because there is no MRI, you're trying to tell me that the doctors could not treat the infection. I didn't know that you need an MRI to treat an infection. An infection is what causes a wound to not heal. That is what causes a wound to not heal. What was used before an MRI? That's the question I would like to know. What was used before an MRI?
X-ray, and all these things. I am only listening to you people.
To you. Yeah? What you are doing now, you notice this GoFundMe setup, and from the GoFundMe setup, come here, listen people platform where I play. Now, tell them go on that platform, and me just come off, right? Because me just sleep, so me just come off on that platform, right? So, when I listen to the live and not the plate, I listen to the live before, but enough things out that me never still get, so me get back some more.
Me not know
So
them
when you
song.
are on the subject of talking about junior doctors and they look young like you, doesn't mean they're a junior, love. It doesn't mean that they're a doctor with inexperienced doctor. It doesn't mean that they're a student doctor either. Right? Go and educate yourself on junior doctors and doctors before you come out here, come start crucifying Jamaica. Right? And the subject of you asking, how does the bacteria get into the young lady uterus? The hospital never tell us the bacteria in the young lady uterus, you know. But infection and bacteria the young lady had, yeah, is where she get her cess, we can't call it word, cess, she get that infection from that killer, yeah. But you and Miss Claudia are to be blamed for this young lady death, even the young lady herself.
Well, see, I know. Hey, I wanna have to help me out. Me not say me I listen. Let me see what my friends say. I know. 12, the 4 o'clock.
Where is the fugitive? I don't see the fugitive.
Donna Fifth.
They did not have the size machine in Jamaica to do the MRI because them say her belly swell because she have fibroids. So her belly swell. They did not have the size. They said they never have done nowhere at all on the island.
Who said so?
I second that motion about the MRI not being big enough. The other day I had to do an MRI because I just recently recovered from cancer, and the machine barely could have hold me. I'm not a big guy, but it barely could have hold me. And even the guy doing the MRI was saying that, he was saying, you know, a couple years, they're just starting to grow, they're just starting to build the bigger ones, because he said a few years back they wouldn't even be able to do MRI on somebody, on a big person.
Alright, you're somebody with experience there, alright, sweetheart?
Because when the doctor says, in order for us to know what is
Send
going
in
on
your
with your
voice note,
weeping
please.
wound, we need an MRI. Without an MRI, they were not able to know what is going on. Yeah? You, Andre, you, Miss Clara, seem like, oh, when I come here, I pick up $30,000 GoFundMe. When you, Claudia, came on Donna's show with Tommy Faye, you should have asked for the money for the MRI. You should have asked them for money to help you go to either Andrews or Medical Association or any one of those private hospitals. Right? You did not do that. You could have also asked on this Donna program for money to do the MRI scan, because you can go do the MRI scan if Jubilee Hospital can give a slap, because remember Jubilee Hospital and remember Kingston Public Hospital and Jubilee Hospital, there are two hospitals which is for the public. The only thing at those two hospitals you pay for, and nobody can tell me otherwise, is when you go to the front desk, they make you pay for registration. That's exactly what happened when you go to Kingston Public Hospital. Yeah? Over Jubilee.
No, you don't pay for registration anymore. It cut out. No registration again. Last time I went was when I have the accident in here. And I thought I had to pay. You remember me come out and say you don't have to pay? They don't require it anymore. Registration is free. Registration is free.
when we are going to have antenatal and whatever, we have to pay a certain fee before. I think a little contribution we have to pay whatever. So it's not a paying hospital, it's a public hospital for us all down in Jamaica. Yes, when you go to Kingston Public Hospital, you and Miss Claudia, they will not love money. Yeah? And they really don't think about the health, how important health is. The minute the doctor says we need an MRI,
We can't take then. Come on, the Bible sheet, please talk. For your eyes only. Okay, sorry. But if she was diabetic and she was not taking care of her sugar, that's what could cause the wound not to heal. Not the doctor should have done anything, but that can be what caused the infection. That is true. If you're diabetic and not take care of yourself.
and me tell you something, that the hospital are going to use and beat, you know. So when you don't feel like you can come here, come look, GoFundMe money if you sue the hospital, you know, don't have any case at all. Yeah? Good night, Joy. Good night, baby. You don't have any case at all because the doctor tell you exactly what they need in order to proceed with the next stage of this young lady weeping wound. Remember again, Andrea and Claudia, when this lady leave the hospital, she were okay. She never leave the hospital with any infection because the hospital would not discharge you with an infection or any form of infection. When she leave the hospital, she was perfectly fine. She was so fine that she went back to work.
Okay.
You need to understand these things. So
Well,
MRI machines that are totally open, where you're not covered up. The MRI machine looks like you're covered up like you're in like a casket or something like that. I think your head is left out and your foot or something like that. They have MRI machines that are now not as closed up as the ones that they are talking about now, because people have fear of going into these machines.
all right. My friend get operated on. I don't do what we go. When we come down, making up down the road. And so everything now you got your friend can be like, Mr. Where else? Which friend? Oh, she got Port Antonio. Wednesday. Tuesday or Wednesday last week. Wednesday. Kind of 7, 8, 9 days. And get an operation and she never make it out of the operation room. You're not old woman. She's not that young neither. She responsible for the bathroom and potty. We have to pay. And she work there. I can't go lie to tonight. I told them I will walk. Guys walking distance. When I come back from potty, I know better stop on me yard and I drive go down there. So
Have MRI machines that are totally $30,000 hurt she, you know. And nothing else hurt her. Her main problem is the people them 30,000. You see, money is the root of all evil. These people get sick when they hear about people money and they're not donating any. Why it is now me would I get upset over somebody $30,000 GoFundMe? Eh? Nobody has stopped them from going to take up GoFundMe. Why does people money have to be such a problem to these people? The woman have 2 dead. Of course she's gonna need 30,000 to bury them, and then think 30,000 2 dead bomb for bury.
out here and deceive the public by asking them for 30,000 US dollar in GoFundMe, yeah, within a scamming ways, because I don't have any problem with people giving people money to do burial. For me personally, if you don't have it, go ahead and ask for it. Fair enough. Who will give you will give you. But the thing I heard also when I was listening Natty Live, yeah, is that we don't just want 30,000 GoFundMe. We don't want people to put money in a bank account. We don't want people to put money in a Zelle, Cash App, all sort of way. So maybe ask you something. When you must expect that people are going to call you a scammer. People will call you a scammer because people are out here asking for less than that. Take the case of Tikiana, who came out begging some money for her young boyfriend funeral. And we all box her one side, lick her left side, kick her down there. So all of we, including ourselves, give her some slap up, since she a scam, she a scam. Right? And she never...
Not me. I never trouble a soul with $1 out there. No? Never trouble to care. No, look. If you get it, she got with people in my foreign, she get it. All that we are going to ask one day. I never trouble to care yet. Oh, again.
If you're diabetic and your sugar out of control, the wound not go heal either. That is true. That is so true.
That is true. That was from my student who said that.
Eva come here and says, guys, may I ask you for even $500,000? So you coming out here asking for 30,000 US dollar, which work out to just over 4.8 million Jamaican dollars. When I call a funeral home today, yeah, you could get a decent, good funeral package for 780,000 Jamaican dollars, and that include T-shirt, the hearse, alcohol. It does include so much. The package was so lovely. Another package where you could have get for under 500,000. Yeah, but kudos to who want to give one of them money, fine. Personally, I not give any, so I not going to worry about it. But don't come out here and talk about you can sue the hospital, because you cannot sue the hospital. The other thing is, you are not a next of kin. You are not a blood relatives. You are not on any docket or any document regarding this woman in the hospital or the woman who just died. You cannot do anything. On the subject of Miss Claudia is a deceiver. You need to come out, Claudia, and address the public. You need to come out and tell Jamaican people, tell the people of social media what really happened to your daughter and how your daughter died.
Miss Claudia, I don't want to hear. Me is a blogger, I don't want to hear. If you don't want to come out, you can't say nothing. Don't say nothing. You say you're not donate, miss. So you know you don't have to say nothing. If the people who are donate to your GoFundMe said so, then you have to. But like me when I not have it to put. Poor and poverty. I don't want to know. Because that not going to make she come back. And who no donate to your GoFundMe don't have to know. Don't have to come out and come say nothing. That's it. You now have to address the public. If the people who give you their money will contribute to that, one till if you can address them, fine. But this lady says she not contribute. And only the donor is supposed to have argument. People, and the way lady I say, we don't support, a page. Too much people that pay a few likes, not reach 200. Like so I'm gonna be in the live to keep the live going. And I mean what the person I say. So like couple live. I need to do a little better, man. Do a little better, please, and thanks. John was star. Well, you hope Claudia keep quiet. Well, we just not understand how all of this. How it goes so. Yeah, my phone playing. One second now.
How she get that infection in order for her to get the sepsis, and so she died. You, Claudia, need to come out and do that. You stand behind Andre, right? Scamming the public of 30,000 US dollar, which is not my business, but it's how you like going about it. And then when platform goes up, you know, a scammer, and people soon a scammer, only gonna be upset.
I will take this moment to thank the people, the subscriber of my page. To thank the people of my page to bring me up to the 47,000 mark. At the moment, I am 47,000 subscribers. Thank you very much and welcome all new subscribers. Thank you, Lady Luscious. And big up yourself, all old subscribers that here with me. All true. And welcome all new subscribers. Okay, you're a new subscriber. Bless up yourself, sweetheart. Alright, let's get right into it.
But this action and this behavior is a scamming action and a scamming behavior. Because there's no way, even when you need money to bury your mother, Yeah, because we're not idiot. We're not silly. If your daughter died on the night of your mother, we all know that one funeral must come together. We don't silly. That's how we behave as Jamaican. If 3 people are dead one time, are close to each other, that's how we're going to bury one. Everybody bury one time.
The night.
So even if you get 2 million, you know.
Hold on, I did the night mean the last night or the candlelight. Which one, miss? Somebody can help out that can if a night that means the mother buried already. The daughter passed away on the candlelight. That's what you're saying? Is it the candlelight? Is it the candlelight? Because it couldn't be the night. Funeral is after night. It was the candlelight. Somebody help me. Welcome all new students to the Pum Pum P classroom. You that must come with something like that. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm 47,000 flats. And anybody else want to join? Please and thanks. Come now, people. Me ask you to 6 more person touch the like button, man. It look bad, man. And that me I wait for a long time. 6 more person touch the like button and then other stuff. Put the like button over 200. Come. Last night, a setup night. Okay. So she buried today. What we call night, I see him setup night. You have candlelight, so she pass on the candlelight. Alright. Like tonight is a candlelight. But everywhere call it different. Portland is candlelight. Me not follow them story neither, but good evening, sweetheart. Oh, candlelight is the night. Alright. But here we call night. This same setup night and night. You have candlelight at Portland and night. Which one call setup. Alright.
You guys could have asked for about 15,000 US dollar. And it would have covered both funeral and even cover night, cover all the hearses, cover everything. Exactly, Joy. It could have covered everything. 15,000 US dollar was a good ask because when they say, all right, then we want buried too. We all know, yeah. If in a mind shop, some platform holders who come tell you now, so only sacrifice the data so you can be able to get money to bury your mother as well. Because why would you come out now to tell the public you want money as well to bury your mother?
Who are you, woman, to determine if medical malpractice happen or not? Allow the people them to make the investigation run and then we determine that now. Who are you to determine that? Someone is so damn fool and stupid and invested in a people's business just because money is involved. Leave the people them alone, but then do what them want to do. Because enough time we love one did the hospital and a medical malpractice and we don't do nothing about it.
Oh, you're gonna tell the people how to bury their loved ones. This woman mad.
So if your daughter never died, how you bury your mother? That means you have the intention of coming to get money as well to bury your mother. But so it just so happened that your daughter died now, so you managed to get money for your daughter and you can able to come and get money for bury both. On the subject of you scamming Andre, you boy look like you need lamp pile and J's. Yeah? You don't even beg.
You see? So when somebody come out and cuss you back now, you say he's wrong. But you are doing the same thing. Cause you are saying shouldn't call nobody this. But you are doing the same thing, madam. Let's be fair here. Ain't you doing the same thing? So why are you making the same mistake of what? Calling people out of their names when when he did it, then it's a problem. But when you do it, it's not a problem. And he's done as can to you when he might do it. And you is bright, so you should know better. No. You should have known better. Here this one here Joy Morgan, that she have a house and a husband and a job. So she could have sell her house. The girl house is sell, so the girl now have no picnic. Where all live? Where the picnic them a go live? If you can save the house and come out here and get help to bury her, so the picnic they have somewhere to live, boy, it wouldn't be easy. So when they sell the house, what happened to the picnic them? Them live out a door. You come back money for. Oh my God. These people are sick.
You don't even have a bed. You don't even live anywhere, right? You don't live nowhere. You're still a catch of people yard. More time you're up on the road, right? You sleep from here to this, to this. And you come out here and call people all that. You come out here with your nasty self, your nasty mouth, you look like me and I call woman all that. And I don't care which of the woman you out here call that. The minute you out here call woman all that, may I tell you off. Because there's several of us out here as women.
So why don't you tell off the woman? The woman them where I call people all sort of name, even worse than that. Yeah, we got split the justice on two sides. Other man out there do it too. Right now, this moment, before I come see your life, I pass a man disgracing a woman. I'm sure you're gonna depend that life too. I am sure you good you're on that life. Because as you're talking now, you're a team. I am sure you're on that life with a man. Sit down. I cuss a woman and I call her all sort of dirty name. And you're there. Or it's only some people, and it's only some people not supposed to do it, but your posse allowed to do it. As I see it. It can't go so. No justice can split one way. It have to split both ways. This is why we are not going to get any justice at all in this country. Especially with you people who live abroad and downgrade Jamaica. Because you downgrade Jamaica right now. You're not better than Andre. You do the same exact thing as him, but in a different form. But equal to the same thing.
Call and I call out this and I call out Miss Claudia and I call out you. Some of we call out only for different reasons, right? I am on the subject of you telling lies on Jamaica. I am not on the subject of you want to GoFundMe. But as far as I'm concerned, this GoFundMe is a scamming tactic. But I couldn't care less who want to give on the GoFundMe money because I won't be putting penny in there. But I'm saying this young lady was working at a bank. It means she must have little savings. Okay, even if she don't have it.
Did you know, say, working at a bank is contract work? They can fire you tomorrow morning with nothing. You don't really have benefit again. Did you know the laws change? They changed the bank system. of you only working on contract. So you don't really have no benefit from the bank. You don't need to do phone research too. Most of the bank in Jamaica is contract they work on. The bank no employer, you go as contract. So they don't really respond to you. Because they are not doing their research. And this is a big problem. Because now she speak about working at the bank. Go and do your homework, ma'am. I don't know you. If you want to come cuss me, you come cuss me. But the truth is, you need to do no research before you come talk. Me done, and me know bank system changing in the country. It's contract you work by. So you don't really have no benefit to get. You can just go work tomorrow, you know, and if the a contract you work by, sweetheart. Go and do your research.
Savings and people want to give you money for the GoFundMe. Why you lock
working in the bank, no mean you must have savings.
15 to 10,000 US, 30,000 US. You, Andre, you know you can't sue Jubilee Hospital. Miss Claudia, you know you can't sue Jubilee Hospital. Because Jubilee Hospital done nothing wrong. For sure, you daft again, Andre. You come back on the subject of antibiotics. Let me tell you something, love. When we are in the hospital and we catch infection and it's so bad that we have fevers and diarrhea and whatever you be, because all those things that you're saying, I make them up, you're a damn liar. You are a damn liar. Yeah? Me can bet you and win you, and me I go challenge you week in, week out to come and show us that those videos and pictures that you say you're taking. We need to see them. You have to show us them because we know you are lying. The antibiotics that the hospital will have definitely put into give that lady the minute she's that unwell with her wound weeping is one inside her vein. They not give it to her intravenously. They will have put it in her vein because that antibiotics gonna take effect within a good 10-15 minutes and bam, whatever is going on with her would have calmed down. You're not gonna tell me shit about hospital and whatever. I'm working there for a few years as a nurse assistant, as a nurse carer. I work all in the homes. We have to take all people to homes. You cannot tell us. Yeah? You don't know anything about hospital and doctors, and all you can do is come out here. Look, the minute you set up the GoFundMe, you have not come out here again and talk about how the child died or how you're going to sue the hospital. I dare you and social media crowd that pump you up and I encourage you to go on.
Well, all of that me can't answer to, because one thing we do, I don't like answer to him, I don't know. The first time I go on Andre's show is one night. When they tell me person, I feel send it to me. And then I go over there. I don't go on Andre's show because I do not do politics. I do not do politics.
This is a personal vendetta, Erica. This is personal. This woman have something personal against Andre. This is not just critiquing what he's doing. This is personal. Lend him for your bed now. You lend him for your bed since you have more than one bed and you have extra bed. And what wrong for you call Lorraine a lot? She is.
It look like a personal for you because when I look at it now, it can't be like that. Dry so. There are some serious thing talking. Real serious stuff getting on here.
I dare you to sue Kingston Jubilee Hospital. I dare you, Andre, because you know you have no case. Claudia don't have no case. But on a wicked, Claudia is a wicked mother. You, Andre, is a wicked boy. We claim to say you're the girl's sister. Because the minute the hospital says she need an MRI, I saw the little girl didn't have and get the infection, you know. I want to make she catch the infection, you know. I want to make she die, you know. You, Andre, and Miss Claudia, for the sake of not spending your money to go do an MRI scan, this young lady died because the hospital did not get to see what is going off. There's no way a hospital can treat you like that without knowing what is going off. Another thing, she didn't have to stop at Kingston Jubilee Hospital. She did not have to. She could have, because the thing about it, she could have gone to UC, Andrews, or Medical Association for private treatment.
Ay, y'all never sit there, me never know. Lady, you are a nurse assistant, not a nurse. Or a doctor. Lady, I'm a nurse assistant. I am telling you, you are talking bulls.
Miss, you are CNA, right? You work with patient. You don't know nothing about patient care or how medication work. So what you need to do now, just come off of the live and shut up. You don't have no sense, no knowledge, no understanding about nothing which antibiotic you know working at 15 minutes. Do you know that there are antibiotics that are resistant to different strains or different infections?
Not everybody can take it.
Did you know that? How did the fecal matter and the urine traces, how they find that is something there in the woman?
Hello, I am on live. If you don't want to talk on the live, please hang up.
Yes, Erica, I want to talk on the line.
Go ahead, sweetheart.
So I'm listening to your live right now, and the person who you're playing, she is irritating me so bad. This lady is a nursing assistant. I am a RN nurse working orthopedic. And what she talking about MRI? Andre said they spent $80,000 to get the MRI, 2 MRIs done, and his sister, and they weren't able to see the image because their tummy was too big.
Okay.
And what they should have done, they should have done a CT scan. Because the CT scan could show the same image. And like for me that work in orthopedic and neurosurgery, when a patient, I know this is America, when a patient comes and they have like, their draining incisional site is infected and drained,
Yeah.
the doctor takes them immediately to surgery, open up the incision, wash out the wound with sometimes they use vancomycin, antibiotic to wash out the wound, and then they leave it open so it can heal from the inside out.
Okay.
Now, these doctors never need no image to open up her wound and wash it out with some antibiotic. It could be glycomycin, vancomycin, and then leave it open so it can heal from the inside. No, they said they add antibiotic. They said they order vancomycin. In my practice, vancomycin, you cannot do it peripheral like a little line. You need a central line to put that drugs in. If you put it in a small vein, all you're gonna do is burn up the vein, and the medicine not gonna get in the person. You gotta use a central line. So all this thing that this lady is talking about, she's talking bull. The incision site was infected from the time, because because I had C-section, and it only takes typically a healthy person 1 month for that incision site to close, unless there's an infection. And that's when that she was very infected, and it has nothing to do with, they tried to give her the MRI and all that. What they should have done is order CT scan if the MRI didn't work, because the CT scan is bigger and you can see the same image. And they didn't need any image to go in and clean up the wound, because the wound needed to be clean. What happened, they keep it there for long, and she gets septic and in septic shock, and that's why she died.
Okay.
So all this thing, people just talking, she's a CNA. She don't know the integral of when you're a nurse and what they do to prevent infection. And Andre said, as he said, they can't talk everything right now because they is under a lawyer. The lawyer said, don't speak everything right now.
Okay.
So, that's my 2 cents on, what this lady is saying.
Thank you very much, sweetheart, for calling. It makes a lot of sense.
All right, Erica. Bye-bye.
Bye, sweetheart. Love you too. This caller make a lot of sense. She talk with experience. You can know she's in the fields. It makes a lot of sense. Thank you very much, caller. This caller it's so important. Anybody else with some experience can call in or send a voice note, please.
She could have. And you know what? All it takes was some antibiotic. I'm not asking that drunker Andre. Me I tell you that dog. All it takes for this young lady to get well and was to be well, yeah, until the wound healed, was antibiotic, proper antibiotic in her vein, intravenous antibiotics. That's all it took. And you like did not went and let that little girl get MRI. And poor thing she died, not knowing that, not having that MRI would have put her in such a position. Because had she known that, I am quite sure she would have gone and do the MRI. All it took was an MRI. When you come and down and show you, Miss Claudia. You, Claudia, I don't know you the first time, I know about you heard of you. And when you come and down and show you and Tommy Fear, and I beg. And I keep my eyes out. Wanting to know, oh my, okay. You come back again on the subject of fibroids. Let me teach you again about fibroids, Andre. Yeah? Then I remove fibroids.
All this I learn, me I learning people.
Nurse, thank you. Thank you, nurse. So that me there try to say all evening. You're so correct.
Yes, this lady she know what she's talking about. Me done to most of them something, Yeah, me done to most of them. So me happy. When me love sit down and listen. Who know me? Me love sit down and listen. And long time me stay, so when me I listen.
So even if you have it when you have baby, them not remove it. Me know that you're fucking at my Britain. But in some cases, if they having a C-section and your fibroids is small, they will remove it. But them not trained. When the doctor them name again, we cut you for go for take out baby. Them have a name where me no want call it for me to astrocyte and whatever. Them doctor they're not literally trained to remove fibroids while you're having baby and C-section. And it no matter if a Jamaica or what, because it don't happen here in the United Kingdom. They will not remove fibroids while you're having C-section. The whole time it's going to move if it's in the way of the C-section and it's going to pose a problem and it's small. Because what you don't know, Andre, is that removing fibroids while somebody having a child and C-section will pose more problem and cause a lot and lots of blood. Lots of loss of blood. And sometimes that can even send people in a shock and die. A serious risk for remove fibroids while you're having babies. But some specialist doctor and specialist hospital will do it. America, or not just America, do it. But you know why America did it? America top place when it comes to medicine. And where a lot of people don't understand. And American people, most of them...
America or a Cuban. I always hear say the Cuban they have the best doctors. Well, if you said so, because when I bright people, but I always hear that the Cuban have very good doctors. Well, let's go on. Good doctor there everywhere. Some you have people who are gifted and some will learn of whenever born feet and can learn still. But God give those people, make them special. I don't know nothing about to come people send me voice note them and help me then. Okay, so write in a comment. Me can't read them big what they know. Me will try. But some big one I go drop where me can't manage. Me dey out that door. There's so much bright people now over here. Appearance there. Well, we could listen there.
Medical system are private, so they go around the top of the top and the best of the best more time when it comes to specialists. A lot of people leave this UK here sometime, depends on this. Yes, Jai, that's what they name. Yeah? Leave. Yeah, good night, Sophie Donkey, pretty girl. Yeah? A lot of people leave and go look treatment across Germany, across a lot of things Britain wouldn't do. I remember say, what in the K101 say, a lot of things Jamaica have to still take from Britain. We need to remember that. Oh, not someone forget it. On the subject of the anesthesis. You don't even know where the people them may put you for sleep. Yeah? You did that call like about she lick a bit and she speaky spokey. You don't want her to call you.
Well, good afternoon, landlord.
Good
and everyone
afternoon,
on the line.
sweetheart.
I had a C-section. My baby was 10 pounds and some ounces and 24 inches long, and I have fibroid, and the doctor wouldn't remove the fibroid while they were in my stomach. They told me they gotta stitch me back up, and then I have to reschedule and make an appointment to take out the fibroid. When you're doing a C-section, it's really, really dangerous, because when I had my baby, when they took my baby from me, I couldn't lift my baby. They would not let me lift my baby. And I was home for 6 months. After doing a C-section, I stayed in the hospital for 4 days. After the 4 days, in 3 more days, I had to go back to make sure everything is okay. And after they see everything is okay, because they did the gel stitch. And after everything was okay, then I was able to go home. But while I was home, I drank cornmeal porridge 7 days to make sure everything all right, and I didn't do anything. I just lay down and relax myself. You can't lift nothing heavy or anything. You just have to lay down and relax yourself. That's my 2 cents.
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you very much. So what you're saying, maybe she go back to work too early. So actually she should be home with somebody else. And plus she did sick already.
Drunk run dog. And that you don't want to have to tell you. You don't want to have to say Mr. Dog shit, Andre. And I say you don't want. She had to speak properly. She had to speak properly. And she'll tell you exactly what paper and things they need to sign in order for them to look at this young lady. You need to know, Andre, are the done in the room. Let me tell you this. No one is bigger than the anesthetist in any surgery. Without an anesthetist, there's no surgery. Because they know how much medication to put us to sleep, how much medication to keep us to the hours or whatever time of the surgery. They are the ones who have to wake us as well. So when you're there, they want to come disrespect the anesthetist, maybe true she a female or true she look young. Pack it up, boy. Pack it up, Andre. Have some respect for your own Jamaicans down there. Because most of the doctors where you sit down there, most of them going to be Jamaicans. Not because them look young. When I was having my son, 1991 December, in Kingston Jubilee Hospital, yeah, the young lady that put her complete hand, because I never know a complete hand could go up into her vagina and pull our baby down. The young lady didn't even look like 20. She did not even look like 20 and she was the doctor.
But lady, you don't know nothing then. When you're ready to have baby, your pum pum extent. Isn't your hand smaller than the shoulder of a baby? Not the head, the shoulder. The hand is smaller than the shoulder of the baby, you know, because some people think of the head. The shoulder is the big part. The shoulder is broader than the head. That's why once the shoulder come out, it just goes zoop. And Carla, before Vice Note, I had a 10 pound. 10 pound and little. That was my first one. And she was really tall. And they want to do a C-section, and I said, no, I did it myself. They start to reduce her, give me reduce, like from a 7 months or so. They said the baby is too big, so they were reducing. One time they said she would have weighed like 13 pounds. Yeah, my first daughter says it's gonna unalive me. So me had to go to Kingston. I'm never gonna away. I'm not gonna away. From rum and milk and cupcake. So I know what you're talking about. We're never gonna away. Well, God put me through. Erica, they remove fibers after. Yeah, the lady just explaining, Cynthia. The lady just explaining, love.
In the water at the time. And I'm there at Kingston Jubilee Hospital. From about 4 o'clock in the morning, my sister dropped me off there. It was a Thursday morning. At 9 o'clock in the night, my baby. At 5 o'clock, and even that doctor, that young little doctor, she was so pretty and beautiful and tiny and small. She put her complete on and pulled the baby down and burst my head water. So when you're gonna look on doctors and talk about them look small or whatever, Andre, the fault and the judgment and all the blame is on you and Miss Claudia for the death of this young lady. And I will forever preach it. People don't have to agree with me, but if you go back and listen to what Andre them says, all the faults are on Claudia and Andre. Because you claim to say, the woman and your sister.
The only fault me would have blamed them for. They should have took it to social media. So any bashing they get out here, they have to take it. That is their private thing. They should never took it to social media. They have seen Miss Richie live her life on social. Thank you very much, sweetheart, for your pretty scream. Live her life, our last days on social media, and they see what the people them do to Miss Richie when she naturally passed. So, if they bring it out here, whatsoever bashing them get, they're supposed to take it. Because they know what social media give. I don't know if nobody else agree with me. They should never bring it here. They should never, the mother should not allow Andrea to bring it on social media. She should have keep it. Anything she get, she have to take it. Matter 10 million bashing. They see how social media go. You understand? How many years now Ratty pass? Today just before I come here, I go on a platform. And Ratty is still getting it. Ratty is still getting it. Done? Alright. Me and the done south here. My sister passed and I never put her pan. And she rests until this blessed day. Yeah. Somebody buy a wreath, somebody give this, somebody give me that. But I did. I know she would not get it. And if tomorrow morning anybody feel me close pass, if me can't help them, by myself, me will talk on the media. Who want send me something, but me not go down in a doctor work, sir. I me know where I bring out here. Eh? So Miss Claudia, who is here from day one from Dana page, should have known better. Let me see the comment section.
Don't claim to say Miss Claudia, whatever. Yeah, a part of
Hey,
your
bless
family.
up latest.
How the hell you never see say?
I agree with you, Erica. They give out too much info. Right.
Because if Jubilee or FKPH machines at the appointment, because we must remember in the hospital room by appointment.
Who sent this woman for Andre? Andre himself sent this woman for him. They are the one who come out here with all these things. So nobody sends nobody for nobody away from them call on this pan themselves. You understand? There are some things they could have even put out GoFundMe, they could have do anything. But certain things stay off the media. And you see how the media run. So if you don't need the backlash, you keep certain things off the media. Okay, sweetheart, there are some things that you cannot come out here with. Look at that poor old lady, Miss Richie. I use her to market. And there were people before that until this day, their names have been called. Who's to ever come on social media in this way will never rest in peace. I can tell you that the next 5 years from now, Miss Claudia, daughter and mother will never rest in peace for 5 years from now, 10 years from now, until these charismatics leave social media. You have to pay attention of what your surrounding are before you do certain things. It's either. So if you do it, you're gonna take it. Claudia will never rest. She will soon walk on the road and people are pine finger upon her and call her outside her name. Who is she's gonna blame? They have to blame themselves. Who are vex with me now, vex with me, but it's the truth. They have to blame themselves. They come out here and put out too many information. You don't have to put out all this information to put out a GoFundMe. Put it out here. Who's to ever want to donate will donate. Seeing Aya.
Over 2 years, me wait for MRI scan for my foot and me only just get it some gone. And I break me live. The great United Kingdom live. Yeah? Because ever so many, one of my things say, okay, When that lady have C-section, probably about 1 million or 100 people down the same time. Me just exaggerate to the 1 million. I wait for C-section. But you must also remember, when a doctor perform a surgery on you, your aftercare is you must look after yourself after. That young lady went back to work too soon. January to April is call it 3 months. With a C-section, she never need to went back to work so soon. Sitting down as a, I don't know which part of the bank she work, but wherever she works, she will have to do long sitting down. Long sitting down with a C-section is not good. Your cut will open or you form infection. Because let me tell you what long sit down do, especially if you wear pants and you wear tight drawers and you wear whatever. It give you urine infection. Long sitting down, tight trousers, all of them something that give us females urine infection. A lot of things you're not educating yourself on, but you come out here because you want to go. You know, so you could have gone better, you know. The people that even if you never have to go on the way you're going, if you just come set up on GoFundMe. And from the GoFundMe setup, I mean, you're not talking nothing more about the little girl. Come here, watch you know. I mean, I see nothing more talk about the little girl. Nothing more talk about the debt. All me and Leona talk about a GoFundMe. Oh, Miss Claudia need a 5,000 now, and she need a 8,000 now, and oh, we need money towards this and that. Because your preaching, your loud mouthing, your shouting was just about the GoFundMe. Because you know you have a lot of silly people, a lot of clowns, a lot of fools following you, and you know a lot of dumb people are following you. Yeah. And this
word is anesthetist. It's usually 3 months maternity leave, 2 to 3 months maternity leave, even with C-section that patients get. But even after 3 months, there's no reason why our wound should have burst open the 4th day she go to work. There's no reason why the wound should have burst open. Word is anesthetist or anesthesiologist. What he did, you know, Erica, was partially to expose the hospital, and the second half was to bash the government. So, you know, so him never go pass up on an opportunity to bash the government.
It wasn't the opportunity of bashing the government. It was the opportunity of scandal in Claudette and in family. There is some things that you really want to do and you have to look at the effect of it. Eh? You want to get at Andrew Holiness for their thing where they have. Remember Andrew sent him to school. So that not have nothing to do with Claudette and her family. So if you love Claudette that much and the both of them, well, they don't cry about it. They must not cry about it. Everybody will want to bash them if you bash them then. Cause you want get to one person and you go, business who you bring down with you from you get to that one person. Well, hell, they has to take the bashing and the beating what they're getting out here. Isn't it true? Isn't it true? They are educated. They know a lot more than me. Ain't it? They are educated and they know a lot more than me and they see what is going on here. So come on, Jesus Christ. You see what is going on. Take heed. Stay away from certain things. So if you agree to take the bashing, then take the damn bashing. At the time, you can't look at one side of the story, you have to look for all. There is too much information that was put out in the public. If you want to bash the hospital, you have to do your 100% work and see what happened and how it happened. were you guys doing enough to this and that? Or we are gonna go out there by to it, we're gonna bash the hospital, but we still now gonna put out all this thing where we are gonna put out. We have to know what we put out because we have to also secure, yes, secure my mother. How much mother Andrea? Well, that's enough for my business, but why? Yeah, my grandmother, you know. I don't know what. Come on, it's your sister and mother. Alright, me do it the same way. Come. You can't scandal your mother or your family just to take down the next one. Too much put out there, man. Too much. Everybody knows say dog and fly them out there. Too much put out there. And who wanna vex, but there were too much put out there. It could have delivered in a better way, in a more professional manner.
Subject of that monkey eating, iguana eating woman from Guyana, we calling to come disrespect our prime minister. You are out of order, Andre, and that woman is damn out of order too. How dare Fisher say incredible, Andre? Use a slime bag, germs bag. You sat on your platform and let a woman call in. And you sat there without shutting down this woman, make this woman tell us, say, Dr. Tuft and Moultrie. Dr. Tuft and have no march.
You know, so this big army, you know. This now is politics.
I don't know KPH have them on march anymore, but I know that when I was living there when we were younger.
This lady is a labor right. Andre is fighting labor right. This is not about really. She's using the system of Miss Claudette. But actually, she have a mind of a labor right because she can't be labor right. No, she not coming here come vote. Make sure to ask if Andrew Holiness want one vote for win. She can't provide it because she won't be here. And she not there. So she's only a mouth labor right. She there in England. She's a mouth labor right. And they make the most rasp problem. I am sure this lady for many years never dip her finger in that ink and put pen and paper. Never. So how are you going to make Andrew Holiness win again? Make me we have can dip and paper talk. Cause you can't make Andrew win, you can't do nothing for labor right. So drop that off your chest. You understand what me I say? Una fight politics and una can't, una not making an X. So you not spell sense. All these foreign people no spell sense. Una not make no X, una make X. Una voting? If you don't vote, you don't have a talk. If you don't vote, you don't have a talk. So this is really turning into politics. The politics and the money is not the well-being of the hospital. And it's not the well-being of what Andrea said. You want to come at Andrea a long time for politics. I don't spell no sense because you don't have a vote. She don't have a vote. And without you can't vote, you don't attack. Anybody if you come up against Andrea is me. I have a vote. So I have a voice.
When we did, or whatever, the government will normally bring people over the funeral home next to the Kingston Public Hospital. You have the right as an individual when you have people who die, you take them to the funeral home of your choice. The government don't have a choice which funeral home you goes or your dead goes. So when you have that monkey eating, iguana eating, ugly woman or whatever she, because she must ugly, but she can come on your platform and come disrespect our Prime Minister of Jamaica. Yeah? Or because you're not happy with the Prime Minister, you allow a woman from the rest of the Caribbean where her country no better than free. Yeah? To come and disrespect our government. That's how disrespectful and how nasty you are, Andre.
Well, lady, leave Claudia and in Cash App and in GoFundMe and come out and fight Andrea with politics. Because I clearly see that you are a mouth laborite. You are not a laborite, you know, because you don't have a Ross vote. You is a mouth politician and you can't make Andrew win. Now, you only can make Andrew lose. You does not spell sense because you don't have a Ross vote. No cure you yap on where you go on. How can you want to be a leader for labor right and talk for labor right and you can't vote? And you supposed to be the first one who say, come on, this morning is election morning. See me finger here, me first go, put your X beside the bell. Think with your head, but put the X beside the bell. See me? How you gonna do that, lady? Someone need to sit and ask them. No, where they plan. So not turn black or foreign. Don't have no right to dip on a Ross mouth in a politics because you can't back PNP and you can't back labor right because you don't have a Ross vote. Me will stand on solid ground here where I ignore them Ross. And me alone can come out here come talk. Me alone can come talk. Because I have a vote. And I can hold up my finger and say, people, see me finger here. Put your X beside the bell. When you come out and make up rascal nice and I use the Anna life to make nice. Leave the lady, make sure rest in peace. Go and put up on your platform. This is the labor right we can't vote or go speak. And me here say if you don't have a vote, you don't have a talk. That is the rules. If you don't have a vote, you don't have a talk. You're not interested to the country. Did you contribute to Andrew Holiness become Prime Minister? Hey lady, did you contribute to Andrew Holiness to turn a Prime Minister? In which way did you contribute? In which farm are we to where? None. None. So stay up in England, make Andrea stay there. And fight in PNP battle. Him have a vote. Anybody to stand up against Andre's me landlord Erica. Can me have a vote? I the great Donna Marie go. She have a vote. Who is anyone out of better years? We're out here have vote? We no fool no frig. But if you don't have no vote, you don't have no talk. Yes, think with your head and put the X beside the bell.
You think people listen to you? People listen, but them not really are listening. If you get to me and say, because you're not credible. You have another woman on your program calling, talking all side of rubbish. Boy, uterus, this and that and that and that. But she's no bloody nurse. She might probably work in a hospital. I probably know of something. I'll probably be a care assistant or something. But she's no damn nurse. On the subject where you talk about, when Mr. Tufton says to you, there's no way the Victoria Jubilee Hospital, Kingston Public Hospital, don't have any ventilator or any
Merciful Father. Me still I wonder if this is the life that I did want to play. I click on it. Of course. But I know me not hear the part when me hear. Come in at this, my friend.
Me support where you say require. Me afraid of that phone here. Right, you know me not even like walk and see people and video nobody because every little thing them put on social media and you have some people when I have no heart, they carry you down for nothing. Whether you're right or you're wrong, then put your hand on the floor. You understand? And them I take that something a little bit too far, you know, because the girl already dead. And somebody something with them out dig up and down, you know, make it. You know, when I tell when me did Trinidad there, we need to have a friend where she had the fiber and she did pregnant and she do the C-section too. And I see what that lady tell you, look what said the doctor said. The two of them can't come out one time, so then put him off. I never remember much months. They mean give her fee to come back to take out the fiber, but then give him, but I don't really remember. And then so when he go home, if he lay down and he not do nothing. Right? And when my sister used to take care of the baby, I think about 6 months she did get before she could assist herself back. And I think they mean say she know if it bathe, if me no lie, if you just like tidy or whatever, if you know water no get night, I don't want to tell no lie, but something like that. You understand? So you reach the point you know she die already. And some of the things, some of the remarks can't stay. You understand? Because we sit there and we don't see tomorrow. Right? And what happened to she happened to other person before she and to what happened again. Whether here or there. You understand? So the only thing we can give you now is love, not hate. So you bless up yourself, my girl.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that message. Hope them are open their ears and listen.
MRI machine. You have to tell you that because he know you're lying. He knows you're lying. So that's the way he must answer you. And had that man know it was you calling, because you probably call him by a number him not recognize. He won't answer, you cannot bad enough see you credible, Andre. Because all you does is come out and tell lie on Jamaica and the Jamaican government. And it is wrong. Because Jamaica belongs to all of us. Once we neighbor train cut down there, I feel with Jamaica, no matter where in the world we live. So how you sit on the platform for just talk about a young girl with dead. And you know I have no problem, I guilt to kill you and Miss Claudia. Because you and Miss Claudia, I guarantee when you sit on a chat, when you depend if me did know, that MRS can end up get done. You think you have a case? You can't adhere, you know. Sue Victoria Jubilee Hospital. Come right back out here the next year, the next 2, the next 3, and tell the public, tell the whole world and social media that you like Sue Victoria Jubilee Hospital. Because you don't have a case. That young lady was to take care of herself when she leave the hospital. She did not do it. Not saying it's negligent now where is a way where remember tell her where I said she didn't do it.
Who knows? You can't stay in England and know. That's the first thing. You can't stay in England and know.
Funny thing about it, Erica, Miss Claudette have a lot of friends here in America. And we had, if she had just come to us, this could have done privately. Because
Amen.
at least we'll help. We won't be able to give her $30,000, but we'll give her a decent amount to lay her daughter to rest. So she could have done it privately because she knows a lot of people here, and we was willing to, go out and help. We was willing to do that, so they should have never done this GoFund, knowing the backlash behind it.
I wonder if they know that the hospital can sue them. Them who? Miss Claudia Andre? I had 2 C-section. One in 1999 and 2005. In 2014, I had my fibroid taken out. And gallstone, same time. Them who's, when you say you wonder if them know the hospital can sue them. We are talking, Andre. Well, on what terms, love? On what terms? On what terms?
She probably wear too much of a tight clothes while she have a C-section. And I don't know for her first child, because when we're young as a mother, poor thing, first time mother when we're young, it's rough. But one thing I can guarantee is that when we have baby down in Jamaica, the neighbor them tell with this, the granny them tell with that, the auntie them tell with this. If we listen to everybody, we do the wrong thing. Now put this on the court, put this on the court, now do this so. Yes. Because I never forget when I have my baby there, and them have called within 10 days, and them say, give him bush tea, man, give him this, we give him bush tea, and it make him worse. When we go to children's hospital, them says, children under the age of 10 must not drink bush tea. And I never give that child bush tea again.
Lady, I lie still. Lie tell. No other tea on the earth, but as some me know say he's a clown to us. You make me cut. Sorry, peep audience. I am very sorry, audience. I didn't want to cuss nobody. And when you get here, what is better than bush, woman? But how would they ask this? You have one thing where they call gripe water. I don't give none of my people them enough damn gripe water. Me give them love bush. One thing where you pick and chew up on bush, say, love me this and love me that. When you give them orange peel from early out, now them your orange you know where they have the whole heap of chemical pan. You never know when them are teed. Me never have a teething problem with none of me pity them. And when you say, what's better than bush, lady? Every medicine come from bush. Every single one of them where you see that they use bush. And process it. But me, how about them people? Me not have to ask which camp you come from. From your sister. Me not have to ask and me have some bright pitney. Them a go to school with them bakla bush tea. Me a left Jamaica amount of bush when me left here with. And me never give them foreign orange. Me go with me orange peel. Where this lady come from? Orange peel. None, me don't know what heap of formula me no give pitney. Breast milk and bush tea. Then wake in the morning, me no give them, me baby wake up. Me give him a little bush tea without sugar. With a little glucose in there, very small portion. Yeah. And where you come from? So where medicine come from? Oh. Somehow know where I turn blogger to us. Me dunce. Me we stay dunce. You no go out with your bright self. I never hear something like this from the day I born. Come here, make a listen.
Never. So how are you going to come on a platform looking at more on the wall? Everybody will go see this video now or after. Go and look to see if Andre come out since him set up the GoFundMe, I got money on. If this man talk about how him come out and I'm cool and calm as a cucumber now because GoFundMe money I run. So when you see down, I go talk about you can't sue the hospital. And when you feel like you're up on your platform and you look at me and yourself, because you, me don't know, none of we out there never go look for you good and answer you. None of we. None of we woman, not here we look out there, the whole of we are woman.
Nobody in Jamaica is allowed to just get up and sue like that. The hospital, they borrow money from the hospital, or the hospital borrow money from them. You had to take them, they have to take the hospital to court first. Me see this one year right up on my life a while ago. Say, if you know the hospital can sue Andre. For what? Definition of character. You ever hear nobody sue for definition of character? How? Definition, you say. But its name is definition of character. How? Who proved that he did it? Can't get up and sue without you have proof. So you will have to go sit in the court first, and when they win him in court, then you sue. Then you sue for compensation for whatsoever it is. Where you come from with this sue? Andre know better than when him attack. They have to go to court first and prove negligent. So the doctors didn't do their jobs. And they find the doctor them guilty. And then they sue. I don't know where I come from. I was out here alone. I come every day. Say, show me. Show me. You can't show people for definition of character. Who proves that it happened? You take them to court for definition of character. And then when you win, you sue them for your losses. But a judge must look at it and see, yes, you are guilty of that. Ain't it? Come on, a lot of people over here with a whole heap of education.
Any woman you come for out there, you come for me too. You know what, I wish woman. Because none of it out here and all that. Because you come in a phone, Andrea, come call your mama all that, call her prostitute, call her all kind of name. So you think we could have, when you call us all that as females, we are chat about you and Miss Claudia on the GoFundMe, or we are talk about the government and the hospital, that's going to affect us. Me know for one, it not affect me.
No,
because one thing for sure, I dare you, see I put up a video, I dare you to come and tell the public and tell the world that Kingston Public Hospital don't have any ventilator. Jubilee, you see all of the hospital we call out in your video that they don't have any ventilator or any MRI machine. Because they do. It's just that sometimes the appointment is so much, them can't give you an appointment, them can't give you an appointment urgent, and that is why you have Apex and the other like a private place them where you can go pay 28,000, 30,000 and get the MRI scan and go right back to the hospital with your scan.
That part of true.
Even me.
Because the line is long.
Because here in the UK, the doctor them tell you, you have to wait.
Hey! Where's your Lorraine backup dancer this? Hey! How we caught you? How don't love me? You know me will laugh, you know. Yes, if you would have come with something like that, no God, no day. Those are so real.
Sometimes I will ear to get the MRI scan.
If
it
Lorraine
really depends on which
all
part
that
of your body.
behavior, then she just
So me, when me can't wait, and the NHS over here free, me fork out my money because I know that my health is my wealth. And that's why I pride myself from long time, from about 35, 36. Me not buying no name brand clothes and them sitting there. Me not waste my money on clothes and them something there because I need my money that when the NHS says them can't do this, I gone private.
Sorry, no?
And you out here and bash Jamaica, this and that. But from the GoFundMe set up, you can't bash anymore. You not bash no more, you know. Want you to go back and look. You're as cool and calm as a cucumber because I GoFundMe and run things now. And you and Miss Claudia are wicked. You lot make this young lady died. Oh no, kill off this little.
See who can charge the definition of character. See who can charge the definition of the character. I mean, I like looking at phone. See who can charge the definition of character. This is me can't come here if me feel like me just not like come here. You know, me there I listen and just come here a while ago. Me say, yeah, me just there I feel like come here. Me don't like come here.
Young
Hey.
girl. Because she
They are
doesn't, she
going to
never
make
even
your
know
anger
the
can't go
severity
like
and
that.
how serious it is. And I know if she knew how serious it is, she'd have gone get that MRI scan herself. And imagine,
But the thing is, I don't understand why I
you know
refuse
what's more
from
you have?
doing it.
You come out here on platform and chat on DanaGov platform. Because you go on DanaGov platform and DanaGov put up emergency. And Tammy Fee and you up on our platform.
Yeah, it
And
did
all
not
we want to talk about,
We didn't
and I
go.
would want to go. Someone say them can go to Cuba. And you still never come out, come tell the platform and come tell the plank of them exactly what is happening to this young girl. When you come out, you go around the corner, you go around the bend, and money you not looking up, and you come out directly and say, me want X. When you could have come out and say it directly. Because that's not.
Me just there
It
calling.
could be about bush. And him boil bat give the baby. Like be no bush. Yeah, bat. Because when you have a boil bush, get a baby, you can't get a baby no more than half of the leaf.
True.
Orange leaf, love bush, coffee bud, John Charles.
But small portion.
All of them, they something good to be.
But very
and
small.
them out and make them grow nice. Because remember, so when a baby born, you know, him do a dark do. So when you give him those things, with your breast milk, it clean them out. So you don't know where she get them from. Because all of my people grow with bush.
I push me
My
well
people,
too.
they never really sick. So I don't know where she get
Me
them
let it,
from.
me have three and me never know when them are teeth.
Bush and boil about that. Okay? Lord of mercy. You know I learning over here. And you want college and school and everything.
A bath with you. You can't boil bath for baby. When you put you can't put 3 leaf and so you have to put half a leaf to a cup of water. Me a little forgot to say that. I true you have to know if you boil it.
And disgusting and terrible and waiting these plankers are. They would have made sure she get that money for the MRI. Not everyone that probably give, but them like a 5, 5 and 4, 4 and whatever, it's accumulated up long time. And look at it now. The world on happy and glad to earn a living and make so much money off this young girl's debt. So much money. Why you need 30,000 US dollar for 2 funeral? 30,000 US dollars is 4.8 million Jamaican dollars.
But the money, you say you
I
not put
called
no
funeral
lady.
home today.
But the woman say not put no left
I
that
even have a
alone.
family member who want a funeral home.
But the lady say she not put it
And it's
none.
not 30,000. You don't need 30,000 Jamaican dollars to do 2 funeral. But kudos to those who want to give, you know. Because I won't be giving any money and it don't really matter to me. What I'm on when it comes to you is you come out here, come be honest to the Jamaican.
What if you're not arguing on why you want here? She not have to be honest because you're not arguing on. So don't want to hear about it. As simple as that, I don't want to hear. If the donors them ask for it, then she have to come, she come out. But under your condition, she not have to come out, sweetheart. You not arguing on. So you want to come criticize again. Me not arguing on. Your friend then not arguing on. Miss Claudette, shut your shop and go. If I ever hear you come out here and find a way there and thump you in your back.
People when it comes to the MRI machine in Jamaica and talk the truth. And when you talk about junior doctors, don't feel like such the doctors them look young and you hear say them name junior doctor. It means that them just come out of medical school and a cert go drunk a slime bag dog shit. And a cert go Andre. And a cert go. Maybe as well to Joy. But if she has private health insurance, why did she not pick up herself? Because Joy, the minute the doctor says to her, they need an MRI. Why she not went and get the MRI? I cannot understand it
You
at
come
all.
back again.
When I'm out here from me from Sophie platform, when
I don't want to hear from your ass.
And I see Sophia.
You're going too far now. I think she's starting to repeat, what you call it? She start repeating herself, so. And we all get our point. I don't think I want to play any more of this live. Who dissect it, please? There is my number. Because I don't see in any way where she's making any sense anymore. She's going over, and if she had listened to all that the idiot there. Sophie had nothing to talk. Sophie sit down and mama yard and look for the mama pass away. And when the lady passed away, Sophie said, me never know when no doctor there. When she did call one taxi, they would have carried, so come here. Oh, Sophie, if you talk. And y'all listen to Sophie. Why you never come out when Sophie sit down and company live where she delete and say, her mother sick for days with her there. And you know what Jamaica this. Any taxi Sophie did go to, don't they would agree her? Sophie said me they all about to drive up and down and look somewhere for camera. In the have the mother in her camera, Sophie and one brown man with the and Sophie have the camera so. A tour from beach to beach, she delete them. So why you never come out at that time and say, but Sophie, Jamaica is not like that. If you did take a taxi, you could have taken your mother. The taxi man would have known where to take your mother. Why you not do that? No. Oh, not too hypocritical out here. And you hear from Sophie platform. But you never hear when Sophie say, it's Diaz mama sick here. Diaz, I'm take taxi and drive up and down and look somewhere if you take her. Taxi, mass and Sophie and one brown man to Ross. He now one car and drive from beach to beaches. All around, and she did, pretty Sophie. And she videoing. All the rush she would have find hospital. She couldn't ask the brown man where the hospital they fi carry mama though. You did dark, you nasty Ross out here. You see you all on, excuse me again, people. Sometimes my mouth get way. Who these hypocrites? Uno is hypocrites. You never come out here and say, boy, Sophie, if you did ask a taxi man, if you did interested, your mother couldn't reach hospital and analyze pan her bed. You never come, but you're there on Sophie platform now. You see how hypocritical Uno is? I don't like hypocrites. Uno are hypocrites. Eh? No Sophie left England, come to Jamaica, come terrorize him, mama. And then when the woman dey in her bed, when him a gap, Sophie say, he can't get a taxi if he carry him. She no look, me no know, remember England, me live. Me no know where fi carry mama. Eh? Why wanna stay so? And you know, you could talk. Once me hear you say Sophie, me say hear this raw hypocrite here. Eh? Una hypocrites. Hypocrites. Sophie can't talk for Miss Claudia something. Everybody out there see Sophie carry police pan the old woman and the old woman the day and yard that live good. Sophie know which party mama bury? Go tell Sophie if you can lock up in mama eye. She a look for the one pitney where she never there funeral. She pack up and left Jamaica after the mama pass. She come here come analyze mama. You know for go move out and bright. These people are so unfair. And this is what I don't like about social media. The people are too unfair. You never run out pan Sophie. Sophie mama would have they all know. We never talk terrorize all when him a feed the woman. Sophie boy, me now figure Sophie boy some caramel porridge. In boil in a 2 minutes. Camille never boil. I dey on the live. And Sophia asked mama about money. Where she did work her foreign. Where his sister supposed to have. Sophia asked mama upon the bed. Pan him back. What about the will? Sophia asked mama some question from 1900 rather saying love mama. Sophie left England, come down here. Cause stress out the woman pan him bed. Come here, dirty, nasty, thinking Sophie. Come here. You need a separate life. Yes. Come in know the things them, you know. You need a separate race life. To remind the people them how you left foreign and come to Jamaica. What she call your name for? How you feel ras them for Miss Claudia picnic? Come here, dirty Sophie. You remember you come to Jamaica and your mama sick, pan in bed. And when you do Sophie, you never top terrorize the woman for money when you work from when you did young and send them. And you remember? And when the will there and the money where your sister did get for build house and see fear house and the land where your sister have side eye, money did buy out of the money and them take the bigger part. So, and in data, so how much money left in our account? Who for them in our account? Come here, slow-fee. Come here. And your boy little Carmel's porridge, you have a rascal spoon. Hold on. I never want big one, so. You have a little spoon like this, ras here. Come here, slow. I want to give you a separate ras life. Come here, Slofi. You remember mama? And mama this. Lie down. Mama more that. Mama. I love my mother. Mama. Mama, what happened to the money where you did have, mama? People and the media. Mama. I saw Sophia feed mama, you know. Mama, open your mouth, mama. Talk. Remember, so when Sophie did reach, you know, the lady did that talk, you know. And after 3 days, Sophie did the woman talk. Sophia going to do a live for your ass out here. Because you make the woman talk. Because you don't talk blow. I love mama. And feed the woman. And I tell the woman to tell you where the money there. And you give the woman mouth shock. I come back in out here for you to rascal. And me I come put mama in I come in. I said to him, I do that live there with mama lie down and feed him. Mama remember the people then can you delete the bumbo clot video. And your friend then know about you and then not talk. You terrorize your mama. If you tell you where the money then there. Huh? I saw you blow. I saw you push up this spoon and I tell mama if you tell you where the money then there and who for name in the book them. And who for name the panny land. And the woman never talk again till he eye shit. And you don't carry man on doctor. You say if he not tell you where the money there, you don't carry man on doctor. Here you panny me then now. People, I don't know where to bring her to the doctor. I am asking everybody. And mama not talking. When I just come here, mama was talking. Tell the people them, I fry you feed him with the rascal, Camille, purge and I terrorize him to tell you where the money then there. And who they on the land. And which part the money they hide. And who for benefit. So, they go to be out of your Ross here, you left Claudia and in daughter and in mama business because how you feed for you with Camille porridge and shock him. I'm going to come out here and remind the people them. Remember, and when the sister come And come up a yard and see Sophie start fight off my sister till police come. And when police did come in at the night, it's alright. I'm going to do a separate live for Sophie. So I'm going to come on for this live, yeah. Sophie, I'm going to come back and read your rights and remind you, because you know. Eh? You come to Jamaica, come analyze the woman on a TV funeral, you know go. But you know, you find past God in a Claudette them business. Because you delete the life. I'm going to come back and remember the people them who did remember we talk upon you. I'm sure if me do 2 days what a life for your ass, then we call in and talk. And one night time, then you want to call in and talk. When you're out here going bad. And the brown man, when the Ross, you never go, the brown man where you give money for bill house. And you could go there. And that mad yo, you's a mad Ross. Tell the people that we are bad. I know that not bad you, you know. I know that not bad you. And the piece of old ugly brown man with the car where fling you out of the yard. Him and his family member then can build house and family yard. And that a mad yo. The man when you have out your money, him and his mama and his sister and his brother them, you're not trouble him. But you're out here and everybody else business. Sophia coming. You know how much time if you come for you, I said, sure. Left you. Go for his scandal bag. Eh? At least Claudia can film that until she live. Me don't know how old she is, but she was big enough. Where fear there, you think you fear you're not tie you up in a town in a scandal bag and throw in a toilet. I'm going to come out there for you. I told me I keep myself out of this, you know. I'm going to come out there for you. $33. Look how long. And Sophie never make film once in the night or day. Neither the night nor the day. You know, see darkness nor light. Because Sophie make sure got him in a one scandal bag and tie up the head. You have to go sit down in a dirty slow girl. Come here, come use Camille Parriage and analyze off the woman. Want him tell you where money then there. And want him sign paper. You wicked. So, and everybody out here shut up. Nobody not talk about it. And it happen out here, you put you out here. And then you delete them. I'm going to come back and remind you, because one thing with me. It's like how me start talk about you know. Me just see the video in front of me so I can just talk everything what happen. You could have delete till your ass money, and if me search good, me find some of them video there. Because me need have some of them. You should not have nothing to say. No, I'm not going to bother with her. Right now, the live has gone too far. I want her on front page. I'm going to roll you up out here. And you, Sophie, no one lie me I tell. Me supposed to have all the man with Sophie and him in a one car and drive and Sophie they pretty. And then come back with her camera out here ball out. Boy, you don't know which doctor fi carry your mama go. And you don't know Jamaica well. And you shock him. When you didn't reach a Jamaica, your mother was talking Sophie. It's the day when your boy Camille Parriage and a feed her upon live and a force her. About the money them. And a who for name the pan this and that. And you come here come analyze the woman. No, Ziggy. I don't smoke no Ziggy, man. When I smoke a cigarette, I smoke too much. So me cut them and put them in a whistler. So the time when me take with smoke, and when you put the cigarette in a whistler, as you make two dry out. So the time me would have smoke 2, 3 cigarette, me up smoke 1. Me pop them and put them in a whistler, cut down the smoking. Me not stop smoke ziggy, but me not start back in. Me not even have one here. I do the first me drink one cola in the kid. Me don't feel like me a smoke ziggy, me not afraid, me no big old woman. Just cut down my cigarette smoking a little bit. Because from me there 1 cigarette me has. So I take 2 draw out I put it down. And you out fast and ziggy. That's what I'm doing the last days. Well, what idea me we quit to? See, Munga saying God doctor, first thing doctor tell him a tap smoke. And everybody got doctor. Anybody with smoke and got doctor tell him to tap smoke. That's why I tell the doctor say he no sell ziggy and he no sell cigarette. And medication he prescribed. Anyway, remember me I got 40 for my car. So when I come back I deal with, I mean drive good on the candlelight. I'll show my face. I not stay long down. I can't even drive God at candlelight. I have to go park and walk. I have to go park and walk. But one old man round there, one Rasta man round there, we always have only for bush. Because nearly bush me I go. I have to get some bush out of the house today. This event since me I go around. I always have 10 million bush. He make knit slippers too. A long time I not grow them. I'm gonna buy a Rasta slippers around them. So catch you no later. Me have to go party. I will have beard and go party. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to come back out here for you, Sophie. I'm coming back for you. Later, people, me I go for my car. My car is still up a singer. I bust my drive, come down. Yes, and the machine here work good. That one here when me get to work good. So catch you later.